Yes, it happened. What happened? Yes, it happened. Yes, guys, now faith is believing in the impossibles, and they do happen. And yeah, faith without actions, remember, is dead. So you have to have faith, carry your faith, and still have the actions done. Yes, so you are going to watch and you're going to see how far faith has taken me. Please subscribe, watch till the end of the video, and you will pick everything, all the details of this video. Thank you, guys. Hey guys, Ruth Patricia Navatu here. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and welcome back to this YouTube space. It is an honor for me, for you, that you have clicked on to watch this. May God richly bless you. If you are new here, please subscribe. This is a very place to be, and I will be glad to be with you, to have you, and you will be my specimen. Okay, from the thumbnail, we are going to talk about faith. This video is going to be all about faith. It is going to be about faith, what faith has done for me, what faith has done in my life, where faith has taken me, and so because faith is a proof for things that are impossible, that seem impossible for us, but to our God there is nothing impossible. Jeremiah 32:27. Yes, once upon a time I got done with high school. Okay, a brief background or a brief history. In Uganda, we do primary level, we do secondary school level, and then you go for high school, and then you're good to go. Like, you're good to go for a course of choice, and then you specialize. Of course, primary, you do a lot, you do a diversity. Secondary school, senior 1 to senior 4, you do a diversity. And then here comes high school, which is senior 5 and senior 6. Here, what you do is specializing, like you get those subjects of the course you will do, and then like become good in them, and then that is the whole thing. I'm Ruth Patricia Nawatu, and I create content that is all about self, that is self-acceptance, belief and love, faith empowerment, and of course some good times that are from my life experience, and some cute vlogs. Now, if that is something you are interested in, please consider it. Go down there, subscribe, like, share, and join the RPN space. Now, me, once upon a time, when I was in high school, yes, I went for sciences. I finished all the sciences, yes, and I performed like the way I performed, guys. I cannot go in detail, but I performed the way I performed. And then time for doing my course came. You know, the course I went for clinical medicine and community health, because it was my dream to do medicine, to be a medic, to be a health personnel from the start. So that was the course that was in the line that I wanted to do. So I joined an institution, and I had to start on my course. Now I'm going to take you through what you're supposed to do to pass that course, like to graduate, and then you become a clinician. Because after doing clinical medicine and community health, you become a clinician. Time came and I had to join in for my course at institution, and then I think this was I had to join in for my year 1. And guys, you know what happened? I joined, registered, and all that stuff got done. So this course of mine is a 3-year course, and you have to study 6 semesters in total, because every year is 2 semesters. Yes, so I had to study 6 semesters in total, and you have to pass all those so that you graduate as a clinician. Your girl here started year 1 successfully, year 2 successfully, and year 3, this is where we have a story. Guys. I started year 3. I read hard, because now you're in year 3, and once you get any retake in any of the subjects you are doing, in any of the course units, you're going to get your name will be off the graduation list, and then you wait for the year below you, and then you graduate, because guys, after you resitting for your retake. And this was not anywhere next or close to my plans. And you know what I did? I said, okay, God, now we are going to read. God, we are going to read. You're going to help me. We are going to understand everything, and we are going to finish this course on time. And I think God agreed with me. I don't know. Okay, I don't have proof, but I just believed God agreed with me. And we started reading, guys. We read. We sat for the finals of year 3 first semester. And you know what, guys? The results came back, and I had to retake, guys. I almost died, but you know what? Faith is a faith. Like, faith is is what we have to carry along with us regardless of what happens. Yeah, you have to carry your faith with you. You have to believe. You have not to doubt at all, because when you pray and you have doubt on you, remember, God checks the heart. When you pray and he's seeing doubt in you, you will not get anywhere. You will not achieve what you are praying for. The Bible states. Yes. So guys, I got retakes, 2 retakes, guys, and I really read for these papers. I don't know what happened. Yes, I ended up getting 3 retakes. Now I was like, okay, God, our name is off the graduation list, but what do we have? And I just remembered that I have faith on me. Yes, I had faith on me, and I didn't stop there. I read for my last semester. Yes, I read for it. Of course, after you getting retakes in the first sem of year 3 of third year, yes, you have to read and pass you pass the second semester of third year, because if now you have already retakes and then you don't read and you get more retakes, that is a very bad idea, or that is a very bad thing. You will have to do retakes and then come back and also do other retakes. And yeah, so what you have to do is you better settle, read for your last semester, that is semester 2 of year 3, and then you'll see yourself pass there, and then you only come back to do the retakes of first sem. And that is what happened to me. So I settled down and read, and yeah, I think that is where COVID started in, and then we took some more time. Like, the course became a little longer because schools and institutions were all closed down, and that is what happened. And I didn't lose my faith. Yes, fine, I felt a little bad. I was like, oh God, why did I overread? What happened, But I had nothing to change. So what I did, I settled, read for the last semester, and yeah, I passed everything. And now the graduation time came, because other guys who had passed with no retakes. Of course, I wasn't the only one, but the only one with retakes, yeah, but some other people also had retakes. And then there was some people who were lucky, who didn't have, and now their graduation had come. Guys, I prayed. I pulled out my faith, guys. I believed God. This has never happened. Everyone wondered how it came about, but guys, I believed God. I looked up to God. I prayed. Before, yes, our graduation had been the graduation had been planned, but COVID again, like, they locked down the second time in Uganda. Yeah, so when they locked down, the graduation was called off, because now again institutions were closed again. Yeah, so the graduation was called off, and people had to go home and then wait for some time. Like, after the lockdown had been lifted off schools, yes, they would reorganize graduation for those guys. In that period, my cousin sister had graduated. Yeah, so for her, we had her party. She was from another school. To her party, we celebrated with her. We cut her cake. Now, on her cake, like on top of her cake, that the decoration of her graduation cake, there was like a small graduation hat. When they make a cake and then they decorate it, because it is a graduation cake, they put like a small hat on top, as decoration. Guys, I went, we cut her cake, everything got done, we gave her gifts, we celebrated, thank God for her victory. And yeah, do you know what I did? Something came up in my mind, and my mind told me to get that small, now this is putting the faith in practice, to get that small cape, that graduation cape. And I came back home with it, because her graduation was in her school, so was at her home. So after we had to go back home after her grad, yes, I came back home with that small cape that was on her graduation cape. Guys, you know what I did? I put it next to my bed. Whenever I would wake up, I would confess for myself that this is putting faith in action. Guys, I would confess, and I'll be like, God, I am graduating. God, I'm touching that cape. I touched that cape each and every day, I think for something like half a year, because the other graduation they had organized was around January, and then they pushed it so that the final graduation happened in around October. Yeah, so they pushed it from January, because there was another lockdown, until something like October. That is when we had the graduation, the actual graduation really happened. Yeah, so guys, I believed God for all those days from January when my cousin sister's graduation happened. I always touched that cape and prayed to God and confessed on myself and believed and had faith. Guys, do you know what happened? Lockdown finally got lifted off. Yeah, they lifted lockdown of schools, and magic happened, guys. Guys, I'm not telling you a fairy tale. I'm not telling you anyone's story. This is a story of my life, like about my education, about how my graduation came about. Remember, I had those two retakes, and it is so impossible with the board that govern, like that takes on the allied health professionals. That is, our courses are under that board. That is our board. That's our governing board. Yeah, it is so impossible. You can never graduate. Your name can never come on the graduation list when you have retakes. Yes, guys, I am serious on what I'm telling you. You know what happened? Lockdown gets lifted from schools, and yeah, my school also organized a graduation because they had to graduate kids, and then life had to continue. Yeah, what happened? They lift lockdown and organize for another graduation, guys, and they wait for the graduation list to come. Guys, you know what happened? Guys, something happened. My name came back on the graduation list, guys. I didn't believe it. I, as myself, yes, fine, I prayed with faith, believing God and expecting Him to do, and expecting my faith to work out, and believing with no doubts. I always prayed, God, I have to graduate with my friends. I have to graduate at the right time. God, I don't want to graduate with the next class. Guys. God is a God who stands by His word. If you have faith, it can move mountains. Now I think my mountain was being off the graduation list. Trust me, faith lifted that mountain off. Guys, the graduation list came for grad in October, and my name was there, clearly stated. Guys, I couldn't believe. Like, I was called by the registrar at school, and they told me you're going to graduate. Get ready, guys. I didn't believe. I clearly saw the retakes on my results when they came back. First sem's results, I saw the two retakes were there, and I hadn't sat for them yet because it wasn't yet time for resitting for them. And my name was there, guys, and I swear I wasn't even prepared. No one knew that I was even going to graduate, because even me myself, I didn't know that I was going to graduate. But yeah, guys, I graduated. Like, it was so miraculous. I got everything I needed in the shortest time possible. Paid for my gown, paid for my booklet, paid for everything, got the outfit, guys. I had a beautiful graduation, guys. I was so happy, I was so glad, and my certificate also came impossible. This was so uncommon, like, it was so unbelievable. Even my colleagues are like, how did you do it? Like, people whom I got retakes with. But guys, there was nothing, there was no other shortcut, there was nothing magical, there was nothing that I did. It was only the work of faith. And yeah, guys, that is how far faith can take you. That is how far faith can make you happy. That is how far. And guys, yeah, me who thought I was going to go back and sit for retakes and pay tuition and pay retake fee and read again stuff that I had read and failed, guys, that all changed. God changed that for me, and I graduated, and now I'm only waiting for my license, because yeah, you graduate and then after some time your licenses come back and then you go pick them. Yeah, I'm only waiting for my license, guys. I was so happy. It's something I couldn't even explain. Like, it was so amazing. And yeah, that is what happened, because faith can move mountains. Yeah, and then we also have to put our faith in actions. Yes. Yeah, the action. Like, now me, when I got the cape, and always prayed about it and always prayed on it. Yeah, that was a very big action, guys. And God never fails, God never disappoints. What He said He will do, He will always, and He will definitely do, if we trust, if we believe, and put the doubts away from us. That was the story. And yeah, I am a graduate, I am a clinician, I'm already working. And yeah, God has been so faithful. So if you found this story interesting, if your faith has been stirred up, please subscribe, join the RPN space, comment, leave me a comment. You can share this, make this interesting, and support the space. Love you. Peace. Bye. Till the next video. Bye, guys. I love you. God remains God regardless.